Okay, we're just leaving the Kwan La homestay. It wasn't match up to the price that I paid. Look, I think it'd be a fine place for someone on a budget, backpackers or something like that, but it was quite expensive. It was $25 a night, and you know, compared to getting a 4-star place in Chiang Mai for $29, there's a big difference. The bed was just ridiculous for a place to stay, actually, but. Yeah, I've stayed in worse, so I can't really complain. Would I stay there again? No, I wouldn't stay there again. It's the only place that I've been on this trip that I wouldn't stay again. So that's probably the only feedback that I need to give you guys. What I'm doing now is I'm heading off to Doi Inthanon. It's about 6:45 in the morning, so it is quite early. I've missed the sunrise, but I wasn't trying to get the sunrise. I just wanted to go early. I just wanted to get out of there. I couldn't sleep from about 5:30, so I just started packing up to go. Looking forward to going up to Doi Inthanon, the highest mountain in Thailand. The monks are out getting some donations. I really like that. They go around every morning and they get food donations and donations from all the Thai people, and it gives the opportunity for Thai people to pray. And got the chickens crossing now, got the dogs up here, got everything. Got it all. They going to attack me? No. There you can see up in the background there, that's Doi Inthanon up in the clouds up there. Look at that up there, the sun coming through over the mountain there. Yeah, I think that it'd be a bit like when I tried to go and get the sunset pics the other day at Pai. There's just a bit too many clouds around, a bit too much cloud cover. This low cloud in the valley here looks great. There it is. Good road up to Inthanon. Once again, another good road to ride in Thailand. I've enjoyed all the roads. I really have. When it gets to the summit, look at that. There it is. Awesome. I hope this comes out in the footage, because where I'm sitting, it's pretty spectacular. It's very spectacular. Sometimes if you're in Thailand, you think you're in another country. Some of the beautiful scenery like this. Even though that you always know that Thailand's got beautiful scenery, but everyone kind of thinks about the beaches and the islands. The northern part of Thailand is absolutely special. How good is this road? It's beautiful. The asphalt is quite new, and it's just awesome. It's flying up here. Not that I'm tonking or anything, because I'm too responsible for that, but yeah, awesome. And right over there, my boot touched the ground. It was great. Beep your horn. Okay. Wow, what a little stretch that was. Definitely up in the clouds now. I've looked down up into the clouds. Unfortunately, you can't see to the left of me, because you can see back over through the valley from the top of this hill here. It looks really nice. A lot of low cloud below me. Hopefully up here we'll be able to see some, but on the journey at the moment you just can't see it through the trees. Can't see the forest through the trees. Definitely going up to the low cloud now, and it's getting cold. On your side, on your side. Is that a bit of an accident or something? Starting to get a little bit cool now, but I think I'll just keep on pushing on. It's not that bad. Lush country, lush. Just noticed another hat on the ground. I think I've been over about 6 or 7 peak caps, like baseball caps. And I'm thinking, why is there so many baseball caps on the road? But No one wears helmets yet. They must just fly off the back of their head and they just don't go and get them. I think in most countries we just dream about just having the weather like this, the roads like this, just the whole history, the accessibility to be able to do this is just so fortunate, so lucky. Dream come true. I also want to do a couple more rides in Asia, but I've done a lot of riding in the Philippines, which is, you know, don't ever think of that as not a good place there to ride, because it's a great place there to ride. Yeah, Philippines is a fantastic place to go for a ride. The only kind of downside is that they haven't got a really big motorbike rental market, so I was very lucky because I was working there, so I bought a Suzuki V-Strom 650, and magnificent bike, and it got me around everywhere that I wanted to go, and down onto the islands on the car ferries, and you know, had a real good look around, so it was great, and it's a great place to ride. I don't think the back roads are as good as these ones. The highways definitely are. The highways are fantastic. The only downside is you've got to pay to get on the highways there. The other two places that I want to have a look at, and I want to go for rides, is I want to do Vietnam. Because Vietnam is a special place, and a place that's got a lot of history for a lot of us. And I also want to do, and I've done a little bit of riding in India, but I want to do the Himalaya ride. So they're a couple of rides that I'd love to do on my bucket list in Asia. Of course, I wouldn't mind doing Japan and those places, but you know, they're not as high priority as Vietnam and the Himalayas on the motorbike. A Himalaya on a Himalayan, that would be very good. That'd be cool. I'm just going to pull over up here. There's a sign back there saying that there's a scenic area up here. We are definitely in the low cloud here, so I don't know what much scenery we're going to be able to see. Maybe a little bit early. Still a nice ride. Oh, beautiful. I might see it on the way back. Summit of Doi Inthanon. Watch out for bicycles. To the left there is a little drop-off point for the hikers to go. There's a hiking trail there. God, she's definitely got some low cloud now. Two things that are definite. Definitely there's a lot of low cloud and I cannot see much outside here. When I get to the top, I'm putting on my fleece. Beware of wildlife cross. The deer up here. Visibility is down to 50 metres, 20 to 50 metres, and I'm actually glad that I didn't come up here at night time. I was going to come up here at night time to see the summit, but you've got to go through this cloud in the day. I wouldn't want to do it at night. Just coming up into the summit now, as you can see, the visibility is still pretty bad. Bit of construction work here. I'm thinking later on in the day it's going to clear a bit. Clouds going to dissipate. I wanted to go up here early because it is scheduled to rain around 10:30, 11 o'clock, so I just wanted to make sure that I got up here before it was raining. Highest spot in Thailand. Very cool. Here we are. Oh, the fleece is on. Highest spot in Thailand. It's now 7:30 in the morning. There's only about 2 or 3 other carloads of tourists here, so it's pretty early still. So hopefully I'll give a little bit of time and we'll be able to go and see. Until then, maybe I'll go and do a tower inspection. There's the red rocket, all parked up by itself. I'm sure I saw some footage from YouTube from someone. There was thousands of cars up here. Maybe it was a different mountain. This is a good little map here. Shows where we are now, which is on Doi Inthanon National Park. So over to the left where we were yesterday, Mae Hong Son. Up to the north is Myanmar, or the whole surrounding area is Myanmar. We went up to Chiang Dao the other day and up to Phuong. You can see up near the top there. We went to Phuong. We're going to Chiang Rai in the next week or so. We've done a fair bit of this area. Aha! There's the Hong Nam souvenir shop and pagoda and the summit of Doi Inthanon. I think I'm on the right track. Just coming up the path now. It's not a bad path. Here we are now on the highest spot in Thailand. Really good. It's beautiful up here, very well kept, and it's really organised. Follow the route. All tracks lead to the gift shop. I think hopefully there's a coffee at the gift shop as well. An Englishman was appointed the first director of the Royal Thai Survey Department. Geez, I think we better check it. Check those numbers. Even though there's a bit of low cloud, a lot of low cloud around, and you can't see from the summit out, there's still a bit to see and do up here, so don't let it put you off. Come up here and have a look at it. Trails, there's hiking trails up here. I believe you can camp at certain places. Look at that. This here's the talo tree, so it's quite an interesting story here. It's a highly gifted tree. Many can grow in many kinds of climates and soil types. It's a beautiful tree. Look at that. It's absolutely monstrous. It's huge. Beautiful tree. Got a nice little exhibition in here talking about, you know, the people that came up here and set up the first shrines. Definitely worth a visit to come out and have a look at and read the information. I haven't been asked to pay any money yet, so I'm not sure if it's free. Well, it's official, 14 degrees. It's now, well, it's about 8 o'clock now, so it's still reasonable. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. So 14 degrees, still a lot of low cloud. That there is the little exhibition centre in there, and there's a couple of little coffee shops over there, and the toilet is through there. So coffee's pretty good too, by the way. Hitting the spot. Just bought this little offering, so I'm going to make my offering. So I'm going to make my offering now and have a little bit of a pray. This that monk just caught me having a little bit of a pray, and he was very smiling at me. I wasn't doing it to. I didn't think anyone was around. There's a viewing platform up there, and the cloud is still hanging around. I'm going to go up there and see how I go. All right. See if we can go to the viewing platform. There's an army checkpoint just here. There's a military base here. There's a viewing platform right next to about 15,000 base stations. Get a bit of EME about me. Well, I might go back and have a look at that, see if I can get some decent pics around that temple. So that might be interesting. A few monks are up here at the moment. What's going on up there? It's interesting. Don't know if you can see those monks in the background there, but they are the guys that I caught up with on the border at Luen, so they recognised me straight away. Well, that ends the ride up to Doi Inthanon, the highest mountain in Thailand, 2,500 metres high. We're now going to ride down to stay at a homestay. It's called Sawan Suk. It's something that I've been looking forward to for a while. Overnighting there, and then we will do our last leg into Chiang Mai. So we're getting pretty close to ending the Mae Hong Son loop. So we will see you in the next video.